Hey guys, welcome back to the Chris and Jeff Show. We're up to episode 5 now. Today, Jeff and I discuss the end of year recap for racing here at Hollywood Casino 2021. We go over some driver stats, some trainer stats, some useful information, some funny information, and, we just have a good time with it. Hope you guys like it.
All right. Why did I do that? I forgot I can record from down here.
This is your first time doing this?
Well, with this camera on this setup, yes. I've used my other cameras on this one. I thought I'd test this one out today.
Are you recording?
No. Over there, yes. Not down here.
This is great. $5,000 worth of video and audio equipment to do this show with. I'm sure that's what the manufacturers intended. Okay, are we ready?
Wait. There's not $5,000 worth of equipment here. No, there's not.
It's a general statement. But still, nonetheless, it's not what the manufacturers intended that their stuff would be used for. All right, are we ready for this?
I guess. What are we doing this week?
I have notes today.
Jeff has notes. Are we proud of it? Jeff has notes.
It looks like notes anyway. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Welcome to this week's edition of the Chris and Jeff Show. Time to just go do some news. Yeah, I get it right this time. News and notes from around the racetrack. I wanted to take a look at some statistics today. And, of course, Ron Burke ended the season as our number one trainer in wins. He had a win percentage of 26.7%, which is phenomenal. But we had one trainer that had 100 or more starts. I looked up the numbers. We had one trainer that actually beat that number with a 27% win percentage for the year. Do you know?
I do know. You told me, but who is it, Jeff?
It's Santiago Porfilio. He had a 27% win percentage for the year. Now, here's one. And now we're going to test Chris again on this one. We had one stake trainer that averaged over $10,000 per start, had 33 starts. Now, this doesn't count the Adios winner because Eddie had obviously one really big win. But this trainer won 33% of his stake starts for the year, 10 for 33, and averaged over $10,000 a start. It was
Andy Miller?
Jim King Jr.
Oh, okay.
Jim King Jr., phenomenal season. Now, with our drivers, Dave Pallone, top driver again in wins, over 400 wins, win percentage of 23.1%. We had one regular driver beat that win percentage this year, 23.9%. Chris?
Do I get how many drives he's had?
One of our top 10 in
wins.
It's
in the top 10?
In the top 10 in wins, had a 23.9% win percentage.
23.9.
That's right, it's Ronnie Wren. Ronnie
really?
Wren
Give me a chance?
23.9%.
I wouldn't have guessed Ronnie.
One stake driver won over 25% of his drives for the year, 23 for 91, and that one was... That's right, Chris.
Let me think! I don't know who.
Tim Tetrick.
That's who I was going to say.
Tim Tetrick, 25.3%. How about a special shout-out for drivers? We had a driver that during the first 9 months of the season had a win percentage of 6.3%. His last 3 months of the year at the Meadows, 12% win percentage. And that was a huge jump there for Ridge Warren. So phenomenal final quarter of the season for Ridge Warren. Really stepped things up. Had 35 wins at the end of September, ended the season with 83 victories at the Meadows. So a great year for Ridge.
You know why Ridge does so well now?
Why?
Because Ridge has been included in the videos almost weekly.
Yeah, take credit.
I picked the horses based on name, trying to spread out our social media presence here in harness racing. So 2 weeks ago we had Walking with Elias, WWE character. Last week we had Lord of Winterfell, Game of Thrones. This week I should have chosen TB12 so I could have tagged Tom Brady and the Patriots and the Buccaneers, and we could have gotten a lot of coverage that way. But I went with the pretty gray because I always do. All three of them were driven by Ridge. Wait. Lord of Winterfell was. Walking with Elias. He might stop it. Walking with Elias might have been. I can't remember. But Ridge has been getting a lot of play with us. So, I think that's why Ridge is winning more.
Chris taking credit for Ridge's driving skills. Great. One note on a trainer.
His name, they've actually dubbed him a nickname.
Okay.
He's no longer Ridge.
All right.
He's Cliff. Ridge, Cliff.
Anyway, we have one trainer I want to take a special moment to note. Norm Parker coming into, now we record these a couple days early, but Norm Parker
I thought it was in Cheers.
Sitting on
Sorry.
999 career wins. So 999 career wins for Norm Parker. Hopefully by the time this airs, he'll be at the 1,000 mark, but his stable's kind of shut down mostly for the winter. He's getting ready to bring in a bunch of horses back, so he'll get to that 1,000 mark very soon. But I do want to point out, Norm has 999 career wins as a trainer. I have 3. So when you combine Norm and I, easily over 1,000.
Wait, can I have a question?
Yes.
How many years did it take to get 3?
I think it took 3. Yeah, I think I was pretty good for about 1 a year.
One a year?
Yeah.
Well, that
I
fits.
didn't want to overdo it.
All right, I get it.
It's a little taxing
Gotta pace
on me.
yourself.
That's right.
I get that. I understand.
So one other driving note. Unfortunately, no wins this past season. He only drove in about 19 races for the Duke, Doug Snyder. But the amazing streak that Doug had, he had won at least one race for, I believe, 50 straight years. That is just a phenomenal record that I don't know how many people that have ever been involved in the sport of harness racing have been able to accomplish. But Doug Snyder, 50 years with a win. Again, he's really cut back his driving, drove less than 20 races this year, but a phenomenal accomplishment. Hate to see that the streak ended, but just an amazing accomplishment for the Duke, Doug Snyder.
That was 1971.
In 1971.
What year were you born, Jeff?
Before that, thanks. So were you. So just
only by 2 years.
Anyway, is that enough? Is that enough for this week's show?
Oh, I don't know.
Are you proud of me? I brought notes today.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Oh, wait. So one problem I've encountered now is I'm not used to talking on the show when the gate starts moving. I usually just pick them up when they hit the front of the grandstand. But as we'll show you in a minute, my wonderful boss has gotten sick and tired of me forgetting to talk when the horses are going to the gates, and now I've been given cue cards to help me remember when to go to the gates. So we're going to cut the shot here, and then we'll pick it up in the other room, and I'll show you my cue cards.
I might be able to carry the shot. We'll test, yeah.
Okay.
We're going to shut down one camera.
All right.
We'll shut you down. All right. We'll take this on the road.
So now we're moving over to
the exposure might change a little bit.
Where the show takes place. My lovely new backdrop here. Oh, that's the other problem. So everything I own for the company, all my stuff that I wear for the company is, I ordered all black and gray because that's what I prefer. And now our set is dark gray and black, so I'm basically just camoed into everything. But see, this is my reminder. The gate is moving. And then he made a little drawing of me. It says, I need to do what so that I don't forget. And then he wants 3 talking points. So this is what I have to deal with on a daily basis between that and him holding the camera. It's quite a life. So that's it for this week's edition of the Chris and Jeff Show. Enjoy.
All right, guys, that does it for today's show. Thanks for watching. As always, like, subscribe, keep watching Jeff and I. We're going to be doing some awesome things in 2022, so I hope you really enjoy it.